Hello everybody, it is Mia with Chalk with Mia. I am back tonight for the last night of the Chalkmas Challenge. How fun is that? And of course I need to flip this all around, but we have survived 12 nights of lives together. That is awesome. I'm super excited. Oh wait, oh, you know what? Once I start in one mode, I can't flip it. Sorry guys, you're getting the black sides of my screen, and now I'm sideways, okay? Oh, wait, I can do it. Okay. We're working on this together, guys. I swear one day I'm gonna just put little stickies on my phone of what to do. Or just remember, like my husband said, or just remember. I know, he is the peanut gallery. It's okay. We love you, honey. Okay. I'm trying to get nice and close so that you guys can see it. Okay. Hey, Charlene, how are you? All right. I just want to make sure, too, that you guys are seeing it, which you're not, right side up. Okay. I think we're good there. Okay, so tonight I am actually working on some personal projects for my office. And I found these. There's 3 of them. They look exactly the same. They're just long and narrow, just, canvas, pieces of art that you can get at your local discount store. And I just liked them because they were very neutral and had some pretty colors in it, very calming to me. I thought they were very calming and very nice. So that is why I chose them. But I figured what I would do is just chalk them up a little bit and add some inspirational quotes on them. Just as like little friendly reminders. And, I don't want them too bold. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. Too bold. I mean, if they show up, fine, but they're just like little hidden messages for myself throughout the day. And what I'm going to do is I am going to chalk these because they're going to be indoors, so I don't need to worry about the ink, because if I do it with ink, then I have to heat set it. And I'm not going to put these in my oven or hit the heat press with it because this will probably start to bend, okay? So if you are joining me, please say hello. Hi, Terry. How are you? Let me set up my computer here. And so tonight, you guys are going to crack up about the challenge. So each night they have pretty much challenged us with something to talk about, or, and it's mostly been as our business. And so tonight we are supposed to sing the chorus line of our favorite Christmas song. And I have to tell you, I don't really have a favorite Christmas song. I have a lot of songs that I really love. Hi, Debbie. A lot of songs that I really love. But nothing that's, my favorite. So my husband and I have a horrible singing voice, absolutely horrible. And so we were laughing about this. And my husband said, well, I think I found a loophole. And because our favorite song, my husband, my son, and I, is totally instrumental. So I will completely... I will hum the instrumental song here in just a minute once I finish getting this completely posted. So what is y'all's, if y'all had, this made me interested in learning, what is y'all's favorite Christmas song? If you had to choose one, and I told my husband, I told him one of them that I'd like, and he said, if you mention that one, I get in trouble, which is Baby It's Cold Outside, just because I like the rhythm of it. I like the voice, how the tone of it and stuff. And he was like, oh, that's such a controversial song right now. And I thought, oh gosh, okay, I won't be doing that one. But but yeah, so that's my challenge tonight, which is kind of funny. And normally I tell people, you know, my shame goes out the window whenever I do stuff like this. Like I help out at a little boutique called Twisted Art and More in Driver, and we do Facebook Live sales every Monday night. And it did not start intentionally this way, but it ended up being that I was kind of the face of the sales on Monday nights. And I haven't done every single one of them, but for the past 2 years, well, a year and a half, I've done probably 80% of them. And it's funny, we'll be in the shop and somebody will hear me or see me and they'll go, "You're the Facebook Live girl." And, you know, it's silly and it's fun. And, you know, I always say everything went out the window when I started helping with those because, you know, whatever is good for the camera and kind of entertains people. But singing has not really been one of those things. I mean, you might hear me sing a word or something, because I do that to myself sometimes. But so I figured I would get this out of the way, and maybe you guys can tell me what song it is. Maybe if I can do this. But anyways, here it goes. Okay. What's the rest of it, Dylan? He said that's Pirates of the Caribbean. See, so I don't even know. And then my other favorite song is Hallelujah, but that's not really Christmas, but I always think of it as a Christmas song. So there you go. There's the chorus of one of my favorite holiday songs. And yeah. And if not, then it'd just be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because as y'all heard the other night, my husband's name is Rudolph, and we call him Rudy, and so that's always fun for us. Okay, so, oh, I see I'm still upside down. Hold on. Are you guys, let's see. I'm going to play with this for a second. It's probably just because you guys are overhead, and it looks like we're backwards, but... okay, so as always, guys, if you want to join my VIP page, VIP group, type in the words VIP in the comments. I just started a new game today. Oh, sorry. I just started a new game today, and so that will go on for about another day or so. So you might want to jump in and get in on that, and then... but you have to be part of my VIP group to get it. Okay, so let's see. I'm messing around with these things. I'm never going to get the settings back. I just know. Okay, nope, that's definitely not right. Okay. There we go, I think. And then I need to flip it back. So I think we were good, I think. Let's see if this works. I'll get it. By the third one, we will get this down. Okay, so what I have here is I have a transfer that just says being grateful for what we have makes what we have enough. And I am using the Nantucket Blue on it because I just thought it was so pretty. It kind of matched the blues in this. So I thought that that would be a very pretty addition. Oh, thanks, Debbie, for it. You should get a message from me with a link to my VIP. If you don't, just let me know. And if you guys want to share and like my page in this video, that would be fantastic. Certainly, you do not have to. But it's always appreciated. Okay. Let me just type something in here. So you guys, you got to tell me what your favorite Christmas song is. Now that I have completely hummed most of the chorus, this is the problem too, is I told somebody, I was like, I don't even know all the lyrics to my favorite songs unless they're playing. Like, do you guys have that problem? You know the lyrics when you're in the car and when you're driving, but if you had to like go up on stage and sing it yourself, I'm not sure I could do it. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I've got my chalk paste here. Like I said, I could do this with ink, but I don't want to heat set it because this canvas would probably warp if I added any heat to it. And because it's going in my office, indoors, I don't have to worry too much about anything happening to it. So we're just buttering this. I thought about doing an ombre effect and all these different things. Hi, Dee. Little drummer boy. Oh, Frosty. Yes. I like the ones that are cheerful and happy. And, you know, we were somewhere the other day, my husband and I, and they played a really slow song that's so popular during the holidays. And we were like, this is kind of depressing. It wasn't like Silent Night or anything. I can't remember which one it was, but we were like, it's so popular nowadays, or, you know, this time of year. But I was like, it's kind of depressing. I like the happy, cheery ones too. But that instrumental one, the dun 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 dun, I love that. My son keeps adding Pirates of the Caribbean to it. Yep, and then Rudolph. So I don't know if that qualifies me for the challenge or not. Tarina, if you jump online, you'll have to tell me. But I guess I could do Rudolph. So how does Rudolph go? So Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. Okay, my husband said move on. All right, so I am just going to, oh, thanks, Dee. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this up really quick. Like I said, this is actually going to be a pretty quick process because I figured, you know, like I said, I could do an ombre effect. I could do all these different things, but I just wanted it to be kind of subtle and in the back so that if somebody was looking at it and they'd go, oh, is there something written up there? And go up to look at it. So this is the first one. I love this Nantucket color. It worked beautifully on here. Can you guys see that? So I'm thinking, do I use this color on all three? Or do I do different shades of blue? What do you guys think? I need your opinion. Y'all help me out. Okay, so that's one. I'll get the next one going, but here we go. So you guys can see it. Being grateful for what we have makes what we have enough. I love that. Oh, I cannot wait to put them up in my office. I've been wanting to design change the design of my office for quite some time. Okay, so here's the other one. They're all the same. Thank you. Yeah, I love that Nantucket blue. It's very kind of a deep, pretty blue. Okay, so now I have one that says enjoy the little things. And this one will probably go in the middle because it, in the middle of all three, there are three separate panels because it goes landscape wise and the other two are vertical. Okay, so I'm thinking like here. And so easy. See, so this is what I love about Chalk Couture. I found these panels. I loved how simple they are. I tend to like shades of blue. Okay, done. Hi, Catherine. So I tend to like abstract art sometimes. I like all kinds of art. My mother's an artist, and so I just had, and my grandparents were artists, and so I grew up just appreciating all different kinds of art. But you can find, you know, pieces of art and then, or, you know, I don't know if I would call this really art, decor, and jazz them up a little bit if you wanted to. And I am such a huge person on inspirational videos and quotes and songs and that sort of thing. So I just thought that this would be a nice addition to these panels. It would kind of personalize it for me. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with navy. This will be a darker blue. Oh my goodness. All right, so Catherine, you missed me humming the instrumental of my favorite Christmas song, our challenge tonight. And I actually did two, and I did a little bit of Rudolph. But I told my people, I was like, gosh, I probably should have written down the lyrics or something because I am horrible. I love those comedy skits. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those comedians that always do misheard lyrics. Oh, there's one, he's hilarious. And what he does is he plays, or he'll say what the misheard lyric is, what we all think it is, or what it could be, and then he'll play it, and you totally hear what he's suggesting it is, which is wrong. I wish I could remember his name. Babe, do you remember his name? That comedian? It is a British guy. I can't remember either. He's so funny. If you ever have the chance to look him up on YouTube, go for it, because he will crack you up. Oops. And again, we are just putting this on like butter and rubbing off all that excess once I get it on here. I'm so excited about this. Right now I do have artwork up on my walls, but it's just generic prints that we had in the office just to fill in some space, and I have been wanting to personalize it for a long time, and so this will be fantastic. Oh, his name is Peter K. Thank you, honey. My lovely Vanna White assistant just brought me, showed me his computer. Peter K, K-A-Y. You guys have got to look him up. Fantastic. Okay, so again, if you guys are just joining me, I appreciate it. If you want to join my VIP group, just type the word VIP in the comments. It takes just a couple of minutes. I guarantee you, after I do this one, I could rub my hands across that other one. So our, Debbie, I'm not sure if you are new to any of this stuff. This is chalk, Catherine. I didn't want to do ink because ink takes longer to dry, and I didn't want to have to heat set it because this is kind of a pliable canvas, you know, kind of, you get it like Ross or TJ Maxx, and I didn't want, I knew I couldn't heat set it. Oh, this one bled just a little bit, but I can fix that. This is perfect. So I can show you guys how awesome this product is. And the reason it bled is I knew it when I was taking it across because this is so movable. And I think I want to move it up some, actually. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, it is going on. I've added some water to it. I think I'm going to move it up into the sky a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be cool. I'm going to show you guys just how awesome this product is. So, okay, hold on. Let me get a disinfectant wipe. So I just have a disinfectant wipe here. I'm rubbing off my transfer, okay, to get all of that paste off. But the reason that it bled a little bit here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, let me pull it up. And you can see kind of on the second word, the things. See where it's a little extra? Well, I can fix that in two different ways. I could either take a wet towel, a wet napkin, Q-tip, something, and just rub that off. Or I can remove it completely and redo it. But I knew that it was going to happen because I could feel it. That because this is not a hard surface, when I ran the squeegee across, I felt it kind of move on me. And I just knew, I just had a feeling, because you need to have a nice contact when you do this. You can't have any bubbles in your transfer. And I felt it when it happened. All right, so this is going to be the cool part. If this is the first time, hey Barb, if this is the first time that you guys are watching this, then this is going to be amazing for you, okay? Especially since it's on a canvas, okay? Now, I've never done it on a canvas like this before, so hopefully this will work. But seeing as I don't like how far down it is and I want to move it up, this is the difference between us and an acrylic paint, okay? I am going to remove it. Look at that. And this is just a disinfectant wipe. A wet rag would work exactly the same. But yeah, so this way, done. I'm going to do one more swipe around so that I get everything up, and then I'm just going to lay it back down and move it up. Pretty darn cool, if you ask me. Oh, that's a good point, Dee. You know, I probably should have done that. Put a big book underneath it to give me. I have done that with some of my canvas. I don't like canvas panels, you know, that, or not panels, but just plain canvas that you buy in the store. And I did turn into an Oompa Loompa, but it does come off very easily with some soap and water and that sort of a thing. So I'm wondering, I don't think I have a big book near me. But anyways, the first one worked so well. I think because there's a bar right here, and I had the transfer sitting on that bar, so I had hard, so it was doing this, you know. So I think that that affected it. All right, let me blow dry this. Yes, Debbie, that is really the whole premise of this product originally, was that, you know, not everybody has the space to store all of their artwork or seasonal decor or whatever. And, you know, we shouldn't have to live with something for a long time just because we don't have the space for it. So the originator of this product said she wanted something that was permanent for only as long as we want it to be. So you had asked how long it would take to dry. Look at this. It's not smearing at all. It's pretty much dry. So it just takes minutes. Now, if I do want to make it permanent forever, right? Yes, I'm a Smurf. Permanent forever, then I can seal it with a polyurethane, okay, or a polyacrylic, and that will help protect the chalk, and it makes it extremely hard to remove. It's not impossible, but it does make it harder, and then that way if we ever do anything that's on our front porches or outside in a covered space, it helps protect it so that the chalk paste won't run, because this does have chalk in it, and so it, you know, air and rain, all that stuff gravitates towards it. So I'm just going to do a lot because I think maybe that was one of my problems the last time too. I didn't use a whole lot, and so I was pushing harder than maybe I should have been. And you can go up and down, side to side, whatever works. And the great thing is you don't really lose any product, because I'm going to take all of this excess and put it right back in the jar. Oops. Okay. All right, guys, this is so cool. I am so excited to put these up in my office. I'm going to have to take a picture of it when it's up on the wall so you guys can see it, because it is going to be quite pretty, I think. A nice little addition. So all I'm doing is taking my squeegee and putting it at, like, I don't know, 45, 40 degree angle. As I say most nights, I needed a tutor for geometry, so you guys figure it out. But you put it at an angle, and you're just scraping all of that excess and putting it right back in the container, okay? Now, with our pastes, you do want to work, see, it's starting to wrinkle a little bit for me too, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have that same problem. But again, we can fix it quite easily if we did. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Oh my goodness, it worked. Oh, I missed a little spot over here. I see it. So I'm just going to go. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. What do you guys think? I love it. Okay, so now I'll go with more of a like Caribbean blue on the other side. Because this will be dark. I'll have the Nantucket on one side and then like a Caribbean type color on the other. I'm going to put that squeegee in the water because it's got a lot of little rough spots on it. And I'll lay these all three out side by side at the end so that you guys can see them. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Hey, Brandon. Oh my gosh. Blast from the past. Yes, it is a lot easier than painting. And no, they don't. Well, okay, so I shouldn't say that they don't have anything with glitter. There's two things that you can do for glitter for this. Thank you, Dee. You're right on it. If I wanted to, when it was wet, I could pour glitter over this and it would stick just to the paint, and then I wipe off the excess. But our inks, so we do have an ink product that is permanent. Hey, Sherry. And it does have a glittery tint to it. We have a couple. We have copper, silver, and gold, I think it is. that does have I'll just show this to you, a glittery sheen to it. But I will tell you, there is, so I use, we usually pre-wax our surfaces, but this is a very slick canvas. And again, since it's going indoors, and I will probably seal it with the poly, I don't know if I will or not, because I might want to change it out later. But, so I probably won't seal it, because I might change these out in 6 months or so. I might want some new inspiration. But, one thing that, so I usually use the Dixie Belle Best Dang Wax to pre-wax my surfaces, okay? And I had already done these, I believe, but I'll show you guys the wax. The Dixie Belle rep at the store that I help in just started selling, I think it's called Junkyard Goddess. And it is a wax, it's a pre-finishing wax, and it is glittered. It is a glittered, cleared wax. It is awesome. It is so, so awesome. I'm excited. I haven't tried to use it yet, but it's just so pretty. You know what? I'm thinking I might go back with the Nantucket color, because I think if I do a third one, because I'm going to go back to that Nantucket. I'm looking at them side by side, and I just think it cohesive-wise, it's going to be prettier. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Megan. Shimmer to them. Thank you. Yes. Oh, are you talking about the Junkyard Goddess? Catherine, go down to Twisted Art and More in Driver. And I'm going to tell you, it's like in between Chesapeake Square Mall and downtown Suffolk. It's called Junkyard Goddess, and it is beautiful. And it's just a light little, it's almost like our inks. It just has a little shimmer to it. And it is awesome. I wish I had some. This is the wax that I use to pre-wax our surfaces. Now, if I had a board that was a chalk couture board, then I would not need to wax it. If I did, it would tell me. There are a few that you do, but I would if I told me. Pre-wax. So where can I find out more about these products? Any classes coming up? Debbie, where are you located? Are you local to Virginia, Suffolk, Virginia? I have classes at Twisted Art and More. I can also do private parties there if you had 6 or more friends, or 4, I should say 4 to 6 friends. I try not to do more than 6 in a class, because when somebody's using this for the first time, then it takes a little bit more hand holding. It's super easy, but people tend to like to make sure that, you know, I'm helping them. But that's all I do to wax it. I just take an old t-shirt, a little bit of the wax, and I pre-wax it in here. You can visit my website, Debbie, and you can, if you like and follow my page. Oh, you're in Carrollton. That's fantastic. I grew up in Carrollton. Yeah, so Twisted Art in Driver. The Facebook page is Twisted Art and More. We post all of our events there, and then if I'm having an event, I post it there and on this page under the events tab. So if you like and follow either one of those pages, you'll get notified. But I do have a website as well, and of course this Facebook site, and I have a VIP group and try to do all that kind of stuff just for fun. And I try to do a lot of stuff in my VIP group and offer specials. But I can do stuff down at the boutique. They have a classroom, which is nice. Okay, so when you lay it down, you want to make sure that it is flat and there are no air bubbles. Okay, so I'm using my large 4-inch squeegee to pull it to make sure that we get all those air bubbles out. Okay. Oh my gosh, Dee, I'm telling you, I once did a class, I had like 14 people in it, and it was my second class ever. Big lesson learned. I mean, everybody was so patient and they did such a good job, but it is exhausting because, you know, you have some people who are not scared to do anything and they will just go for it. And then you have other people who, and rightfully so, don't want to mess up the product. They want it to be perfect. They don't understand how pliable, you know, how versatile it is. And so, yeah, it can be exhausting. So I always say 4 to 6, because then you can also get a one-on-one experience with me, right? I can spend a lot more time with you and explaining it, and it just be a fun experience for everybody. Oh, Debbie, that's fantastic. I'm so glad. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, Dee, it's It's such a much more enjoyable experience for everybody when everybody can enjoy it and kind of just, you know, it's supposed to be a fun, stress-free event. Okay, so this one says she believed she could, so she did. And I love that. To be honest with you, I am a female in a male-dominated industry, and I just love this saying. Not that anybody treats me any differently that way. I certainly am not claiming that or whatever. Through the years, maybe a little bit, I've run into things every now and then, just like anybody would in any industry and any, you know, any situation. But I just love that, you know, the hit behind this, that if you believe you can do it, you can. And it reminds us that, you know, it all starts with you. You know, if you want others to support you and you want others to, you know, mentor you and train you, you need to believe that you deserve it. So I love this saying. All right. And again, super easy. I'm just putting it on like butter. And now I'm going to scrape off all that excess because I don't want to waste any paste. And the other cool thing about our paste is you can do what I call a camo effect. So I could have blended colors and then it could have looked like camouflage when it came out because it would have been a whole bunch of different colors. Or you can do the ombre effect. You can make your own colors by mixing them together. So that's where I tell people, you know, no, it is not art, right? I'm not an artist. I am a crafter, but I can feel a little bit like an artist and be completely creative because I can take this beautiful template that they've given me and either make something beautiful just from it itself or combine it with other transfers, add colors, and do different techniques that completely make it my own. So I just love that this product lets you do that. Again, if you are interested in joining my VIP group, type in VIP. If you are watching the replay, please type in replay so that I know that you weren't on the live. If you don't see the red live button right there, it means you're on the replay. And if you are interested in Chalk Couture as a hobbyist or even as a business, then just type in the word join and that will give you a message as well. And that can start a conversation with us. It will give you the link to join, but certainly I would not expect you to do that without a conversation if you wanted. OMG, you guys. I am absolutely loving this. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put all three of them side by side, how they're gonna go up on my wall, at least how I think they're gonna go up on my wall, so you guys can see these. And I have been on, what, like, I have no idea how long, but no, it will feel a little raised. It will have kind of a little bit of a texture to it because it is a paste, so it's thicker than an acrylic paint. So you will get a little bit of that raised feeling. Okay, so let me see if I can make enough room here for you guys to see this. And I'm gonna pull this up to give us more visual here. Oopsie. Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna go sideways, guys. Hang with me. Okay. All right. Hi, Amy. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, guys. So, oops. That's not dry yet, so I need to be careful. But I am going to have a little bit of a gap between them, and I might even do them off a little bit. I don't know. But these are all three, so you guys can see them. All three of my panels that I bought together. And with the sayings, being grateful for what you have makes what you have enough. Enjoy the little things. And she believed she could, so she did. And I just love them. I just think that they're so cool. So, all right, let's see if I can bring you guys back down to earth here. And there we are. So yeah, so this is, let's see, so on a regular canvas, just need to put the wax on first before applying the paste. Yes, so different people do different things, but I normally say that if you can apply the wax onto the canvas, then yes, do it. Now, a black canvas, you tend to see the streaking a little bit, so if you can get a really nice clear wax, then you can do that. But you don't have to do a canvas because they tend to already have a slick surface. So what waxing does is it's kind of like, thank you, Debbie, it's kind of like priming your walls before you paint them, okay? So what it's gonna do is it's going to put like a barrier on your surface, and it's gonna protect the surface and your paste and your transfers. So when I lay my transfer down, they tend to have a lot of stickiness on them. So that wax kind of helps add a little barrier there and helps protect that. And then also the paste, it gives it something to adhere to. So you don't always have to wax. Like I said, there's some chalk couture surfaces or chalkboards and stuff, which are beautiful. And most of them are porcelain steel, 50-year warranty on them. You don't have to wax those because they come ready to go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. So what you guys will notice is a lot of times it'll sound like we all know each other, some of us on these lives, and it's kind of true because either we all kind of form a little family and our customers in here, but also a lot of my chalk couture sisters and family members, team members, join in and we support each other and we watch each other, which is... I had never done direct sales before, and I will tell you, I never really thought I would, but I kind of fell in love with this product and couldn't stop watching it, couldn't stop doing it, and so I joined, and I have just found some of the most awesome people, and our team is fantastic. So anywho, I will stop rambling on, but thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm leaning because my phone is crooked. Sorry guys if you're getting... I can't straighten up enough to, but anyways, I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will probably see you again. I know that our Chalkmas Challenge is done as of tonight, but that doesn't mean that I'm done with my lives. I will continue to do them, and I hope to do them every night, but just depends on what's going on. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you again. Bye.